I'm seeing really beautiful energy open up in your field, specifically a calm and open sea that lies ahead, ready to be discovered. The storm is literally over for you. The waters have parted, and there is this period of ease in which you're about to step into, and openness, as well as a clear direction that you're receiving right now. So, I'm going to go ahead and pull a Cosmos Oracle message. We're going to get straight into it. The calm sea is some type of internal regulation. No matter the ups and downs, or let's just say the shifts or recalibration that's happening in your external environment, atmosphere, or reality right now, you are able to observe it almost like a movie is unfolding in front of you, and that movie just so happens to be the story of your life. And I'm seeing that as a change of characters, right? Characters that play a part in your story changing. Also, the plot twist or storyline that's unfolding with you as the main character, and the scene and setting. So there could be a change in atmosphere, even if that's just energetically in the air, even if you're in the same place that you've always been, or literally a new reality collapsing around you in terms of, environments. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. But the open sea is some type of external opportunity to be able to align your inner world and your outer one, okay? And it's leading to some type of forward momentum that you're moving towards, right? Your intuition is becoming clearer, and your path also feels extremely guided at this time. So, yeah, these next steps are going to feel natural to you. Energy is being transferred, or it's transforming itself. And then you have a geocentric model. So previous belief systems that were holding you back are no longer, and these belief systems could have been adopted ancestrally. You have matter at the base, so if something is collapsing into form, this talks about plans that are becoming concrete, right? The concretion of some type of plans. So yeah, this is definitely opportunities that are feeling fluid, literally like they're penetrating into your field. And Spirit is saying what lies ahead is now ready to be discovered, even with what lies within you and your own potential. There's some type of new chapter that you're stepping into, and it's not just about surviving the waves, but actually navigating new open waters. Okay, let me go and read energy for you. Everything which exists is energy in different forms. Nothing can escape from it. It is neither created, destroyed. It only transforms itself. And I feel like this is some kind of energetic upgrade that you've gone through, and your life is also upgrading as a result of that. Okay. Is this? There we go. No. Okay. It just wants to focus on. Okay. There we go. This is an excellent card for the activation of something such as a project or anything work related. It's a beautiful omen full of strength. This is about a matter to produce work by means of movement and light. It also is the capacity to strength to physically or mentally stimulate any kind of situation. If we're facing conflict, we should review the energy that we put into it or transform it. So this is a loss or gain of energy, but the total amount will stay consistent. And it feels like there's some type of gain of momentum. It almost feels like an optimistic lens or view in how you're seeing a situation. I'm seeing glasses and someone put on sunglasses and that optimistic view. And I'm also seeing you'll need sunglasses for how bright your future your future is. I feel like putting on sunglasses now, right? Because that future is gleaming. But yeah, it's about some type of discovery or curiosity or expansion or a peaceful adventure in which you're embarking on, but basically a new emotional baseline for some type of calm or strength. I feel like this is going to be your new normal of some kind. You've been stepping into chaos, but now you're stepping out with clarity and openness. It kind of reminds you of being at sea and everything has been super stormy or chaotic or unpredictable, and then you have that happened the other day. It was like raining a lot, and as soon as I came outside, I saw it was still raining when I went out, but I was like, I'm still going to the gym, and there was a double rainbow outside, and I was like, this is the most beautiful moment. So it reminds you that there is beauty at the end of the storm. So this is definitely a silver lining where, again, there is a timeline of no resistance, and it feels like you're going to be admiring the scenery as you embark on this journey. That's the most important thing. Can you find happiness in the here and now? You'd have to wait for a moment to be happy, okay? Otherwise your state of being is just completely dependent upon external things, and they govern your internal state. So concretion, the concrete and the tangible, structure and basic order, perceivable and detectable through physical methods. This card supports our tangible creations, as well as a realization of everything related to the agreement and finishing projects. It should be noted that the same component of all bodies is susceptible to change over time. All that we imagine on our flight makes more sense when we lower it to our height. So this is about actually seeing things as basically a new normal. It's where a dream no longer becomes a dream, but it becomes a reality. Like your reality becomes a dream in which you're living in, if that makes sense. And there's some type of frame that maybe you thought wasn't possible because of some type of belief systems that belonged to the ego that you're healing and integrating and seeing where those needs stem from, right? And there's an opportunity to begin to become whole in yourself before you even hit the target, right? That's what I'm seeing. You're in alignment with the mark. You're not missing it in any way. You're completely in alignment with what your intentions were before this incarnation. Anyway, let's go ahead and get some energies around this. I want to see what's going on with you, okay? All right, you're showing up as the Queen of Chalices. So you're in your element, basically. The Queen of Chalices is obviously the Queen of Water, right? And she is someone that follows her intuition. She is definitely in her element. Look at her. Okay, if you want anyone that's navigating these oceans or these open waters, it's going to be her. So let me go ahead and read her for you. The Mender, that's also what she's known as. Calm, comfort, and compassion. A wondrous display of lily pads color the water, and atop the largest one kneels the mender. With a sincere lightness, they take a broken lotus in their hands and offer it healing through compassion and care. The mender has found a potent energy within themselves and can channel it into a brilliant force for healing. And you've been able to do this for yourself. This is what it is to become totally sovereign. It's as you're navigating these open waters, even within yourself, you're able to almost comfort yourself at every stage of your journey. You're able to bring safety into your body. You're able to, feel secure as you navigate maybe unknown terrain. So much of the ocean is yet to be explored, right? So it's you kind of making friends with that sense of exploration. That even could be a sense of adventure as you do this, right? So the mender has a comforting presence that I'm kind of seeing this as also as tending and extending compassion and holding space for the ego and maybe the fears that could arise within the physical vessel, right? That's almost what I'm seeing it as, because I'm seeing it as like a gentle kind of mothering, nurturing energy. In a reading, it's a positive sign for restoration and reflection. Through the mender's compassion, they have the ability to heal, even without intentionally doing so. So as you step into more of this courageous character, I'm seeing your life expand as a result of that, but you are also expanding others' views or perception of what is possible. It's like you're shifting the frameworks and how others view reality because you leading yourself through this unknown series of events, if you will, is actually incredibly inspirational, and it's encouraging and inspiring those around you to also lead themselves. So this is definitely very beautiful. A lot can be learned from the mender on being soft, compassionate, and kind. If you feel as if you've been too rough lately, the mender may show itself as a reminder to embrace the softer side of yourself. So you're definitely being called to do that. This is beautiful. I wasn't expecting such a beautiful energy, especially with Ace of Wands here. Again, you're able to reignite that flame and passion within yourself by knowing your why you want to open up to these unknown seas, because your full potential lies there. There's so much to be discovered there. And as you do that, you're also having this exothermic reaction, right? So I feel like this is something that's unexpected. It's someone that has a strength in compassion, and it's seen as a strength, not a weakness. There's something around that, like you being so real with yourself, but also so gentle with yourself through this vulnerable season. And it's not really vulnerability. Vulnerability is actually a strength, because it becomes a connecting bridge, right? When you put yourself out there or you put your work out there in some way, it becomes the only bridge to connection. So there could be something about like a connecting point of some kind. Vulnerability is you making friends with the unknown. Let me see what you're facing. What season are you stepping into? That's what I want to see. Right, the season you're stepping into, wow, is the Peacemaker. We literally have the King of Chalices. So the Peacemaker is literally the counterpart. So this is beautiful because this is very much a soul leading you in the flesh. Again, these are complete counterparts. So you have mastery of your emotions, you also have mastery of your mind, and it's leading you to master the way that you interpret reality, the way that you perceive reality. And seeing it, I'm hearing through a lens of favor in some way where you can trust yourself. And self-trust is almost an understatement here. It's something that you've cultivated that guides you. Your heart guides you towards your chosen destination. This is beautiful. And you trust yourself amongst the journey, through the journey. Wow, let's go and read the King of Chalices then. I'm being guided to do the short interpretation of him. Where is he? So the King of Chalices talks about reigning the emotions, a diplomat, tolerant and sympathetic. The King of Chalices and the Peacemaker are diplomats. This card shows up to represent a powerful conduit and a mediator between two opposing parties. And again, this could be the soul and then also the ego, right? It's almost like there could be what feels like poison to the ego, you're still doing it because it's medicine to the soul. And I'm just seeing this as being an extremely healing experience for yourself because maybe you've been used to external guides and you haven't really been able to embody or integrate that self-guided aspect yet into your life, or you're doing that but to a new degree or to a new level. It just feels like you're doing that on a different level. So the contents of the cup are that you hold are powerful and have the opportunity to unleash the serpent. Be diplomatic and sympathetic, hear people out and try to understand their position. So this is a sign that really has retreated to that inner still sanctuary within, and in doing so, they are able to allow that internal state to govern the way that they interact and maneuver and also navigate this external realm. And they do it through a sense of play. They do it through a sense of mastery in the physical because they've mastered their internal world first. Okay, they've mastered the way that they respond, they mastered the way that they trust themselves. It just feels like there's a sense of wholeness here. This is honestly very, very high level, especially with the star and the veil here at the base. Again, this is optimism that you were gaining maybe after the storm. Okay, the star card comes after a tower moment, so it feels like some kind of destabilization that has become the biggest reason for your transformation, but you're no longer resisting it because what you resist grows. What you accept begins to weaken and soften, and what you surrender to becomes a reason for your transformation. So you are definitely transforming in some type of beautiful way. It's like you're transforming your relationship to the journey itself. You're transforming your relationship to your ever unfolding journey, and you're able to hold space for yourself so beautifully. We also have a eagle avation. I'm just seeing like I keep getting a message about an eagle right now, like a message that's coming through, and I saw that on a truck the other day, a delivery truck. So it feels like again you're able to see things from a higher perspective, and you're watching again your life unfold from the state of the observer, which is where pure unconditional love begins to emerge. It's from that state of awareness, self-awareness of yourself and everything that you need, and being able to facilitate that to yourself. And in doing that, you're mirroring sovereignty, and also you're inspiring those around them to step into becoming a sovereign creator as well, instead of just a passive observer of their reality. So whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing it here. This is beautiful. I'm going to keep this one short and sweet, guys. So I'm just going to get one. Yeah, you're coming into alignment with your cosmic origins. Again, as you remember yourself, you're fulfilling some kind of soul contract, and you're remembering who you are. Okay, and as you do that, again, you remember your interconnectedness to all things. So you're connecting to yourself through other conscious things like opportunities or other people. You recognize yourself. It reminds me of omnipotence, omniscience, and omnipresence, where you're experiencing yourself subjectively through this dimension limited avatar, but you're also able to zoom out when it comes to your life and recognize everything else as you, right? Because you are everything and everything is you. And in that interconnectedness, there is a feeling of safety. It's like you have yourself. It's like the universe doesn't just have you, like the one verse, right? Universe, the one verse in you has you. You have yourself through everything around you. You are safe, you are stable. It just feels like someone that's incredibly, incredibly grounded, and you can see things without that distortion of fear, right? You can see things from that whole lens, from that healed lens. You're looking at life on earth through the lens of the soul. So this is beautiful, okay? Right. With that being said, I'm gonna love and leave you guys right there. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, do consider subscribing because we'd love to have you around. Personal reading details are also down below. Also, check out Autistic if you're looking for some high quality AAA grade jewelry. Yeah, I had 555 on the clock when I saw that. So major change, making friends outside of your comfort zone right now, okay, and actively disrupting that and feeling comfortable as you do so, or being able to comfort yourself as you do so, right? Or as the universe does, right? Which is just you. Where what you putting yourself towards right now. With that being said, I'll speak to you guys very, very soon. Until next time, bye.